President Donald Trump is making changes to the Presidential Walk of Fame on the colonnade of the White House. New photos of the walkway, lined with portraits of past presidents, show new plaques added beneath the portraits of former Presidents Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Barack Hussein Obama was the first black president, a community organizer, one-term senator from Illinois, and one of the most divisive political figures in American history. The text on the plaque, which includes many falsehoods and claims rooted in vitriol, underneath Obama's photo, begins. The Democrats served 2 consecutive terms in the White House from January 2009 until January 2017. Biden, 83, served as Obama's vice president in both terms before serving as president from January 2021 until January 2025, with Kamala Harris as his vice president. Obama's plaque also claims that the politician passed the highly ineffective Unaffordable Care Act, resulting in his party losing control of both houses of Congress and the election of the largest House Republican majority since 1946. He presided over a stagnant economy, approved the terrible Iran nuclear deal, and signed the one-sided Paris Climate Accords, both of which were later terminated by President Donald J. Trump. The description continues. Under Obama, the ISIS caliphate spread across the Middle East, Libya collapsed into chaos, and Russia invaded and took Crimea in Ukraine. A second plaque under Obama's portrait begins. It also claims Obama crippled small businesses, spied on the 2016 presidential campaign of Donald Trump, and then hand-picked Hillary Clinton to run against Trump, adding that she would then lose the presidency to him, among other accusations. Clinton ran against Trump in the 2016 presidential election after winning the Democratic nomination and after Biden's decision not to run. Spied on the 2016 presidential campaign of Donald J. Trump is a reference to a baseless conspiracy theory that Obama spied on his campaign. Instead of a portrait of Biden, Trump installed a photo of a piece of paper being signed. Auto pen is written underneath, along with the years of Biden's presidential term. The pen image has been framed in place of a Biden portrait since the Presidential Walk of Fame was installed in September. Trump has repeatedly accused Biden of misusing the auto pen to sign executive orders, even though many past presidents have openly used one to replicate their signatures with ease, often on ceremonial documents. Biden has denied Trump's claims that the auto pen signed orders were done so without his approval. On December 2nd, Trump declared all of Biden's executive orders signed with auto pen null and void. Sleepy Joe Biden was by far the worst president in American history, taking office as a result of the most corrupt election ever seen in the United States. Biden oversaw a series of unprecedented disasters that brought our nation to the brink of destruction. His description begins. Trump went on to accuse Biden of causing the highest inflation ever recorded. However, in February 2024, Texas A&M University reported that President Carter experienced the largest inflation by far, with prices rising almost 50% during his term in office. A second plaque for Biden reads, "Nicknamed both sleepy and crooked, Joe Biden was dominated by his radical left handlers. They and their allies in the fake news media attempted to cover up his severe mental decline and his unprecedented use of the auto pen." Following his humiliating debate loss to President Trump in the big June 2024 debate, he was forced to withdraw from his campaign for re-election in disgrace. Biden weaponized law enforcement against his political opponent while also persecuting many other innocent people, the plaque continues. He left office issuing blanket pardons to radical Democrat criminals and thugs, as well as members of the Biden crime family. But despite it all, President Trump would get re-elected in a landslide and save America.